afternoon. Welcome to the Barrel House. We are doing hunt day and started thinking about it. I show different whiskeys, but not some of the big places I go to. So I will see you inside. All right, we're walking in the store. As you can see, we got a big display of Buffalo Trace the minute you walk in. It's a really large store. We're gonna head right over to the allocated wall. This is one per customer usually, and there's usually some good stuff in here. So we'll start with the top shelf. Along here, you've got all the barrel products. Really interested in any of that. There's some Blue Run. Oh, there's a Henry McKenna 10-year and a Heaven Hill right next to it, and a Barrel Proof Larceny right next to that. I happen to have all three of those, but there's a nice hit. The new riffs are really good. That malted rye 6-year, get that if you don't have it. St. Thomas, got a Templeton rye, some Highland, some Pritchard's, little smoke wagon. Down here, oh, hold on, there you go. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, that is a 12-year, and that is the, looks like B522, yeah, that's a 12-year, that's a good one. And then right there is Elijah Craig Toasted. You got the Horse Soldier. Highly recommend some Pinhook 6 or the Pinhook 7-year if you can find it in the vertical series. There's a little bit of Hidden Barn. You can only get that in Kentucky and Colorado. That's Jackie Zykan. And then some stuff on the bottom. There's some more Buffalo Trace and some Sazerac. All right, let's head over to the aisle. All right, we're at the back of the store, the whiskey aisle. It goes too wide. That's the Canadian side, so we're gonna skip that today and start over here. You got your Maker's Mark, you know, wild turkeys. Here's a couple of rare breeds. The regular and the barrel proof rye are amazing. Try those if you can. Regular Larcenies. There's some Old Fitzgerald down there on the bottom. That's been kind of hard to find. Just the regular stuff. I picked up a bottle of that. Here's your Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve 9, phenomenal. Pick that one up if you can. That's been on the channel. This just kind of beam down here. Jack. This is, you know, just nothing too off the chain. Here's your triple mashes, single barrel rye. Some Woodfords, double oaked, all your Woodfords. Elijah Craig. Yeah, not a whole lot different here. Sweeten Cove is Peyton Manning. So this is a Tennessee whiskey, also very good. Peyton Manning's product out of is a Tennessee and Kentucky mix. If you see that, it's a very good bourbon. I like it, it's pretty sweet. And, nice dessert whiskey. All right, let's go to the next wall. All right, and now you got both sides here. This is mainly the whiskey side. So we'll kind of look at this. You can kind of look down. We got some Uncle Nearest, some Widow Jane 10-year. There's some George Remus. They have a cast strength, a single barrel cast strength. They have this one. They have 115 proof over a different spot. I'll show you. There's your Russells. Some more Pinhook. The Pinhook, like I said, the 7 vertical is really good. I reviewed that. Here's the Redwood Empire. That's where I got the nice bottle of Redwood Empire was here. Traverse City's supposed to be a pretty good whiskey. That's a barrel proof. I haven't tried that. So I'm just gonna kind of shoot along here. I've heard about Fox and Odin. Haven't tried that. Garrison Brothers small batch is phenomenal. One of these days I'll get the single barrel. Clyde Mays. This one is supposed to be really, really good. Don't have it yet. I have a few of the single barrels. And we kind of move to the end. There's Little Bardstown. Just the Fusion, it looks like, is all they have. Blade and Bow. There's your whole benchmark at the bottom. Sorry if I'm going too fast. It's just a huge, pretty big wall. So we're gonna shoot down here. I don't see anything else. No, I'm just gonna, there's Old Granddad on the bottom. There's some 114. It's kind of hard to find. And then some Bottle and Bond. Get some Bottle and Bond, Old Granddad, good stuff. All right, we're gonna flip over. Here's the whole rye section. Bunch of rye. There's Russell's single barrel rye, really good. Don't see anything too off the chain here. It's just kind of, I'm just gonna go along like this. So Angel's Envy was right back there. All right, here's local Breckenridge stuff. So this is their single barrel section. A lot of times you buy a single barrel and you don't have to use points to get an allocated whiskey. So this is all their store picks that they get. Here's an Angel's Envy Cask Strength. And there's those Knob Creeks. They have a ton of, they got a whole barrel of each one. You've got some Heaven's Door Highway Blend. They have Laws, which is a local out of Denver. They have single barrels of that. Here's some Woodinville. Copper and Cask is really good. I have a bottle of that from a different place. There's a Rittenhouse single barrel, which is awesome. They have Whistle Pig 100% rye single barrel, which is, that's awesome. I like Whistle Pig rye piggyback, but I haven't gotten a single barrel. Starward out of Australia is a very rare bottle. I have that. Very hard to find. This is the only place you can get it. They have like 2 bottles left. So there you go. That was the single barrel wall, and we'll show you one more spot in here. Okay, this is their case. This is on top of your case. A lot of this stuff you need points in order to get it. As a Whiskey Club member, I have that. So this is the Joseph Magnus that I picked up. Great whiskey, great price. And here's the kind of their top shelf stuff. Here's some Barrel Series, some Crown, different stuff in here. Very old St. Nick. Look at that Teeling. That Teeling is $2,300. I'll be getting that today. Some Garrison. That Garrison right there is $300. And here's your Bardstown series. A bunch of different Bardstowns. These are all 140, 50, 60. So there's a very rare barrel. Looks like 250. Crown 18. So on. So, all right. That's the first stop of places that I go to. There's a Jameson 18. Some Kentucky Owls. So we will see you in a bit. Hope you enjoyed the first stop. All right, the third one, whiskey all the way down this side. Whiskey all the way down this side. I found quite a bit here. So this is all your Four Roses. There's your rare breeds, Russell's. Wild Turkey rare breeds. Look at that for Russell's, $29.99. It's just crazy. A little bit of Buffalo Trace, some Sazerac, $17.92. When you get into Beam, there's some Knob Creek, just regular Elijah Craig, nothing crazy. We're gonna shoot down. There's a little bit of Joe. They have a Baker 7. There you go. I just got a bottle of that. That's actually I got a bottle last week at Gift Card. Bond. You don't see that Baker's much. So, Old Foresters. There's that Horse Soldier again. There's your Old Forester. Oak and Eden, kind of like that stuff. I'm gonna flip over. There's your Laws and some normal. Here's Stranahan's Colorado stuff. Stay High. This is a whole side here. So there's some Widow Jane, 10-year Decadence, Widow Jane American Oak. There's a little bit of Yellowstone, High West. There's some Dexter, a couple of the Dexter. Now here you go down here. Got some 3 Peerless. I haven't tried any of the Peerless. I tried a little bit of Double Oak sample. I didn't love it as much as Woodford, so I kind of steered away from it. And Old Scout, Castle Key. Some Wyoming whiskey. That's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't tried it. There's your Whistle Pig 10, Whistle Pig 12. Here's all your Garrison. Here's your Bardstowns. This Stellum is a really hard one to find right here. Stellum with black rye. That's the first one of those I've seen. I found one bottle I got really lucky with. I paid way less than that. I got super lucky. Joseph Magnus. There's some Corner Creek. nearest. There's a Bardstown Origin Series. Looks like the rye. I haven't had that one. It's finished in toasted cherry casks. Redwood Empire. So here's all your barrels. Kentucky Owl, Pinhook, Jefferson. And we go to the end here. A little bit of Rabbit Hole. It's a heck of a price on that. Boxer Grail, but I've got some of that. Derringer. So there you go. That is it for hunt day. You saw a couple of good ones we'll go over at the end. And keep hunting. Put one on your shelf, put one in a glass. Let's swing around to something fun to finish. There you go. Love that for that price. That is unbelievable. All right, last stop. Got Baker's 7. So I think we're gonna grab a bottle of that. That was a really good price. And then just want to show you down here. It's all kind of the same old stuff, but I have only seen this one place, so we're gonna show you new riff. We got a whole bunch of new riff. They said they sell a lot of it. Balboa. If you see the Balboa at all, get it. It's one rye from one field once a year. This should be allocated, but you got lucky to get extra. Find this, get this. Cheers, everybody.